Hello friends, I cannot tell you how excited I am. $20 bag, and I got 3 bags total for $50, and every one of them had silver and or gold and or silver. So happy, excited about that. So I just want to get right to it. I'm so excited. As I've shared in some of the past videos, I have new people, and the one before that was kind of siphoning off, and they kept saying, oh, she's not, but the minute they got rid of the jewelry that was there when she was there, which was this past week or so, they had like 10 bags, nothing in them. When she left, they bagged them all up, and they were sitting out there for a couple weeks. And then all of a sudden, I got one that had a silver and a little bit of gold, but I don't think they were things that she would have recognized per se, or they might have been dipping into the new stuff. But then this week, they must have gotten new stuff in every single bag. It was awesome. Oh, I hate these staples. I'm just going to rip it, and hopefully I don't cut myself on them. I have before, so it just takes too long to pull them out individually. Roll it down and maybe see if I can not get staple stuck. Okay, so I know, look how exciting. Lots of stuff. The reason I bought the bag is because I saw some gold in there, so hopefully we'll find that soon. Okay, this looks like it was one of those chokers or neckties. Pearl. I mean, it could make a cute bracelet, but I don't think I want it, and I don't want to deal with it. The more junk you have, the more less you want. So I'm just going to put that in the donate bag and let it go. Also, when she asked me, the new ladies, there's 2 new ladies, they asked me, one of them asked me how, look at this mess, how they used to do it and what was normal, because I've been doing this for 20 years or whatever. And I told her that usually they take the little shells, necklaces, and put them in a bag together. And they also take the watches, because shit, they were opening all the bags that other lady had made and threw some watches in. And I was like, if people want watches, they're coming for watches, but not every jewelry person bag wants a watch. So I think she took it to heart, because for the most part, there's not a lot of these type of, I think it was just in there because it was stuck. So anyway, that'll go in my luau container. If you watch my videos, we have luau decorations that we use for all the parties and reunions and things, and so I'm just gonna put that in there. This is something, I don't know what, but it's sharp and it's collecting all the stuff on it. So it looks like a bee or something. I don't know. Let me see if I can undo it. I don't know, it's sharp, pokey something, charm of some kind, but it's just catching on everything. I don't know, it looks like some kind of insect, maybe a honeybee or a wasp or a crown. I can't tell what it is. And my eyes have not been really good the last couple of weeks. I'm really tired. I have not slept much. Okay, maybe it would. You're going to have to tell me what it is. I have no idea. Good night. I don't think either of these is worth anything, so if I could just get the gold ones off. That silver one looks like it could be worth something. Okay, there's a gold nugget that used to be popular. It's not real gold, I can tell. And the chain is not real, so that's why I'm saying I'll just leave these 2 together. Okay, obviously the chain on the other one is not real, but I cannot tell you what. Maybe it's a nugget of silver? I don't know what that is. I was thinking a bee because I saw this lump right here on the leg, and I thought that kind of looked like a honeybee pack on its leg, but you know, I think it might be a setting for a stone or something, but it's not magnetic, so I think it might be silver. Yeah, I think it's silver. Let's see if I can rub it without cutting myself. It's really kind of sharp. Doesn't seem to be coming out. Maybe it's brass. Yeah, no tarnish coming off on my hand right there. So it could be brass. A setting of some kind. It kind of has that gold look. It's an alloy maybe. Because no, none of the, I mean, it's shining up a little bit, but I'm not getting any tarnish off of it. Oh, there we go. There is a little bit of tarnish. So then it could be silver, and I'll just have to get the silver test kit out and scrape it and do that. I don't show that because it just takes a long time and it's boring, and you guys really don't care, I don't think. Anyway, so I do think that is a little piece of silver, but I can't seem to get it unknotted. Look at that knot. It's just, anyway. So, or it's a gold fake chain, and there's a hole on the jump ring that you can see. If it was really anything of value, they don't, I'm just going to rip it off. So I just took it off the jump ring. So it could just be a little bit of silver that's tarnished there. Okay, so that's going into donation, and the silver's up on the yay, I found some good things in the bag pile. Okay, there was some kind of a charm in this one, and it is missing. There looks like there could be a silver. This little one here looks like it could be silver, but it's mixed amongst all this other crap. So I think rather than taking the time to undo it all, I will just see if any of them have magnetism at all. And that way, okay, let's just do that. Oh shoot, and this gold silvery one is broken, and I did not do that. It couldn't happen in the bag, but I'm guessing it was in this mess and they just lifted it up trying to get it out and it ripped off. But it looks like it could be real silver or gold by the daintiness of it and the fact that it broke. Okay, so, oh, it's almost, like I said, I didn't want to take the time, but it's, and this is what's going on. Okay, there we go. So close to getting it off. Oh, you know what? It's got some knots in it. There we go. Okay, so let's test this little one that could be gold or silver. It could be white gold or it could be silver. So a little bit of magnetism on the jump latch, which is normal. It looks like it was soldered, so that's not got an opening, which is a good sign. So let's look at the clasp with my little loop. Sorry, all this other stuff dropped when I was pulling them out. So, nothing on that side. Okay, it's silver, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. So this one is damaged. So sometimes I keep these clasps and chains to fix other ones, but it says sterling right there. It's kind of upside down. So sometimes I'll just kind of take the clasp off, and then you can have soldered back on a new one, or I can just throw it in the silver recycling. Okay, this is a cheap gold necklace that is also broken, and I can tell you it's cheap by the clasps. They are not soldered and they look like that. But I always check because sometimes people will put real clasps on cheap. But you can see it's magnetic, so that just goes right in my gold recycling because there usually is some kind of gold plate or something on there, so I usually recycle anything that's gold. Okay, so another one that's all caught up on this pin. Come on. Oh, can you see? I can't tell if it's supposed to be on there or if somebody wired it on there. This is so weird. Somebody wired it, created this like this. So this chain is looped around through there, but you can't get it through there. But if you look at the back of this, they wired this pin. This little pin has some gold on it. They wired it to this front to make a brooch out of it. But if you could look back here, you can see that it's an earring. It's a clip-on earring that somebody wired, put some wire right on there to hold the pin on, and the brooch part has, but it's weird because it's through it and you can't get it through because of the way that it's looped. But sometimes like this chain looks like it could have some plating on it or something. Yeah, there's no writing on that. And I wonder if I can unwire the earring. So weird. This is the kind of thing my mother would do. She'd wire pins on earrings and glue gun, all sorts of things. So I'm just going to break that off there because I clearly don't want either one of them. I'll just recycle the gold. I cannot seem to get the wire off. It's twisted where my hand can't get to it. Anyway. Not magnetic, so there's magnetic metal in this, but the chain itself looks like it could be real gold, and it's non-magnetic, so I'm gonna have to do some more. Okay, finally got it off. All right, so it got all bent with what they did, but I think it's an S. Let's see if I can not break it. I don't know, what is that? I don't know what that is. It's almost like they created one thing out of 3 or 4 different things. So the chain is, now I can see the chain is magnetic. Can you see it lift up? All right, so I think this whole thing I'm just going to put in the gold recycling because I think there is a potential for some gold on it, and I was able to unloop it just seems weird. The whole thing seems a little weird. So we'll put that in the recycling as well. That was a lot of work for nothing. Okay, so there was this necklace that, oh, now I got the staples on here. Get off. Okay, so not real. Holds a charm or something that's missing. Oh my goodness, I'm struggling today. Got my magnet. Okay, let's get back to it fast. Okay. Also missing a charm. Pin, not magnetic. I mean, it is magnetic, so it's not real. An earring. It's magnet. So if I can't find the other one, I think it's something somebody won't want. I'll put it in the recycling. Okay, a little girl's necklace. It is magnetic. It's got a star on it. Might be kind of cute for 4th of July for my granddaughter. She might like that. I'll put that aside. I got the boys some red, white, and blue kind of chainy thing for the 4th that we always try and celebrate together. Okay, some gaudy plasticky beads nobody's going to want. The thing is I'll bag all those beads together with those pearls and everything, and at my yard sale people will come and buy them all. So that's always good. Some more 50s gold beads, but they're not glass, so I'm just going to put them in with beads as well. A broken, cheap looking chain with a cheap clasp. It's magnetic, but it's broken, so I'm just going to put it with the gold recycling. Looks like there's quite a bit of that type of stuff in here today. Cheap gold chain. Also gold recycling, an 80s slide chain. Oh, with a gold leaf kind of a thing, but it's magnetic, so yeah, the whole thing. Somebody may like this. So I'm gonna, it's a kind of cute 80s slide. They were popular back then. You could make it as long as you wanted using these little slides on it. So there we go. So you can make it longer or shorter as you want. So I'll donate that. Somebody Halloween or something may want that. Star glitter craft kind of thing. Sometimes I'll put the craft items together in a bag and sell them at the yard sale. Okay, really big hoop, silvery looking hoop, and sometimes these clasps, these type of clasps are silver. So first I would, it's not magnetic, and these wider ones versus the flat ones, sometimes they are silver. So I always check. With it not being magnetic, that's a good sign, but it could also be, it looks plated. It's a little shiny. And some indicators sometimes if it's over copper, because copper is not magnetic either. So sometimes there will be a little bit of gold here, or I mean green buildup from the copper. So I'm guessing it's silver over copper. There's a little bit of magnetism to it. So I looked, there's no markings anywhere. You can run your fingernail over the inside. You can run your fingernail over the sides. If you don't have a loop, I suggest get one. They're cheap on eBay. Okay, it's a gold looking, old diamond looking ring. It's magnetic, so it's clearly not real. It kind of sounds tinny too, listen. I can test the diamond. It's actually kind of weird looking. It looks like it's mostly silver, and then the stone is laid on the inside. Another way you can kind of check is if you look underneath and it's gold, it's painted gold underneath. They don't do that for cubic zirconia, but the inside of the ring will often be marked CZ, which is cubic zirconia. But they will, yeah, it kind of is cracking. I'll show you. The plate is looking like it's cracking and peeling off. They will mark it CZ a lot of times. Okay, it says 18 karat gold filled, I think is what it says, GF, but the GF is coming off because it's peeling off. So 18 karat gold filled would mean, and usually it'll say like, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. The writing is really bad. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. And then, so if it's gold filled, I'm sure it's cubic zirconia, but the diamond testers are pretty cheap, and the silver and gold tester platinum are pretty cheap as well. So let's see if I can hold it right in the right spot. But because it's peeling off, when you wear plate, it'll come off oftentimes. I'm not going to be able to show you. Darn it. So I will put that in the gold recycle because that plate will melt off and add to the gold weight. So there are people who refine them themselves in their house, but it's just what floats your boat, I guess. So I just pulled the back off of this accidentally. It's just a gold earring, kind of a half hoop thing. It's got a little bit of magnetism to it. And sometimes I always check the backs too, because sometimes the backs will they'll mix and match backs, and sometimes I found 14 karat gold backs on cheaper And you can check the fronts too. This is peeling though. So anyway, so if there's only one, like I said, I'll throw it in the recycle. Okay, so here's the other earring to the one that they made into a pin, and it's actually kind of pretty, but this one's missing the center. So if I find an extra diamond in there, I'll glue it on and then can give it to my granddaughter. I gave her some little cute little roses, clip-ons, and she's like, oh, bell earrings. And I went up to her baptism for our religion yesterday, and she was wearing them, and she sang a little solo. It was so cute. She's wearing her little earrings. It's adorable. Okay, pink enamel earring. Some more enamel. This looked, picked up another staple. Okay. It looks silver, but it's very magnetic. Oh. Huh. I don't know what this is, but it is not magnetic, so I'm guessing it could be silver. Could be pewter. Very, very tarnished, so that's probably some silver. How shiny it is where I did it and where I didn't. Down here I didn't do it, and up there I did. It could be silver plate over copper. Because copper, oh, it is. It's silver plate over copper. I can see some pink right in there. You can see it. So it's plated, silver plated. However, I'm not going to use this for any jewelry of my own. Oh, look how loose that is, though. Copper would not be that soft. What? Maybe that's just tarnish that's looking pink. Oh, it looks really pink. But there's so much tarnish coming off. Look at that. Because usually copper would not bend like that. That's a silver trait to bend like that. That pink is interesting though. I think it's just some kind of, oh, it's on every corner. You know, I don't know on that one. That's a weird one. I don't know. That's more silvery attribute. But you know what? There are holes in it. Right there. It almost looks like a clasp of a watch. But I think that's kind of pretty if it was on a silver chain. Who knows? More energy than I wanted to spend on it. Okay. Two looks like broken off of jewelry necklaces. They're not magnetic, neither one of them, but this one almost feels pewter, kind of. It's not super soft. This one is not super soft either, except at the top. But look at the back. I think it's some kind of plate. That looks definitely like plate. I think that's going into the recycling. This one is not shiny enough. That's almost like an aluminum. I think both of those I'm just going to put in the silver recycling because it doesn't quite look or feel like silver. A bracelet that's broken, and it says, I think it's Avon. Let's see, Avon. And too bad it's broken. It's kind of cute. It just needs a jump ring, so I may fix that one because I kind of like that one. So I think I'll put a jump ring on that one and fix it. It's kind of cute. Interesting. Cufflink. Get kind of a cheapy 50s cufflink. And brass in the back is painted. Oh, it's all just brassy. Very 50s. It's got to be a lady's brassing cufflink. I don't think a man would wear that. Pink crystal earring, kind of cute. Some hot chili earrings, because I'm spicy. A kind of funky earring. Got lots of single earrings. Okay, this whole bag is this blue beads with pearls, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that with the beads because I don't want to deal with that. They're coming apart. A carryall, like something watch that is broken and cracked face. Is that supposed to be solar? Solar quartz. Well, if you needed it, that would have been kind of fun to have a solar watch, but so that's going to go probably in the recycling. It just says stainless, I think, on it. 100% stainless steel, made in Hong Kong. So that'll go in the silvery recycling. Okay, a stone bracelet. Some little girl's gonna love that for Halloween. It's brass. That's like the first, I guess that and the leaf, the first decent, not broken or single earrings. Everything in here is broken or silver. Or one earring, a butterfly earring. Okay, this looks like that silver, but it's that silvery one, but it's brass. So that would explain why the other one wasn't magnetic. So that's just going to go in the metal recycling. This is something kind of copper plate, so we're just going to put that in recycling since copper's such a good one to recycle. Loop earring. If the match isn't here, I'll recycle. If the match is there, I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, so I put half of this in the bag already for for the beads. I mean, they're old. It's kind of a fun 50s looking necklace, but it's broken in two pieces. So, and now I have black and gold beads everywhere. They're those little teeny, you need a long, thin needle to bead beads. Somebody put a lot of work into that. A tassel with a tag on it for $1.09 each. Okay, it looks almost hand-tied. It's an old one. Okay, now more of this type of stuff. All right. Okay, this is an old pearl necklace, and the pearls have come off. It's all knotted up with all sorts of stuff inside of it. But this is the old, the thread that they used to put pearls on, and I recognize that from the old jewelry of my mom's. This string is kind of a classic. It is not real though. They're not anything that's real. They have knots in between them. So once again, I'm going to donate it to the, sometimes I will keep a strand if I really like the color for dress ups or whatever, and these are a really nice color. They're kind of like an off-white, but it's not worth the work. It needs some help. And I got an old beaded purse. My mom won in a beauty contest when she was younger. It was a pearl beaded purse, and so sometimes I'll keep just some handful of pearls, different colors, in baggies for fixing that kind of a thing. If you are doing estates and things like that, sometimes those can be good. Okay, this is a broken brooch. One side is broken off. It doesn't look like, it looks, by the back of it, it looks machine made. like over a brass or something. However, I really like the front of it. It's kind of like a floral. I bet I could make that into a necklace. Not that I need any more necklaces, but it's kind of pretty. I kind of like that. I don't know. That would be pretty on a bouquet, a wedding bouquet, so maybe I'll keep that. My sister makes wedding bouquets out of the old jewelry, an earring clip. So sometimes I'll keep things for that. And she might like the pearls too, but she's got quite a bit of that kind of stuff on her own. All right. So it's just if it's a unique piece or something. And I think that one is kind of unique. All righty. Let's see. All right, another 50s broken necklace. And I've never liked those big pieces. More 60s, 70s maybe. I don't know, but it's got the 50s clasp. But I will bag that and somebody can have that. Okay, this looks like a silver necklace right here. And there's the gold one is in here as well. These are the two I saw all knotted up, and I don't want to pull hard because I've broken gold necklaces that way. So we're just going to see if we can slowly unknot the mess. Get it off of this big thing. Okay. Goodness. Where's the clasp on this? Alright, it's a hook, so everything's caught on the hook. Come on, get off. It's so knotted up, it's crazy. But these were the reason I bought the bag. These. And you've got the charm hanging off of it, and then you've got the clasps hanging off of it. So let me see if I can undo the clasp and see if I can pull it through that way. That sometimes helps get it off easier. Can you see the gold and silver shining on there? That was what caught my eye in the bag. So I go there and I just have him open the cabinet, and I pick up the big bags of jewelry and I just start shaking them and see what floats to the bottom. Sometimes heavier diamond rings will float to the bottom, or these fine and dainty little silvery necklaces and gold necklaces will float to the bottom just because they're dainty. But you just never know until you buy it, because sometimes they're in there so tight you can't see what's there. Okay, it's kind of moving down, so get in there. There we go. Okay, there are there's three necklaces all wadded up in here, and they all look like they are good. Can you see just by looking at the settings? And then if I show you the clasps, you should be able to see. Okay, let me undo this one. Oh, look. If I undo the clasp on that one, maybe it'll come apart. The only one I haven't undone now is the gold one. So let me try to undo that one. Wow, that's a teeny little clasp. Can you see that? It's so small. Okay, now. So this is the excitement of the bag. I can't remember if there's more in there. I think there's a part of a gold necklace in there as well. Goodness sakes. Okay, what I think I might do is, this is going to take a bit of time. Why don't I just look at the clasps and show you the clasps, and then one of these has like little glass crystals on the chain. I think that's why that's getting caught. They aren't sliding off like they normally do because of that. So if I can just show you the clasps of them, you'll be able to see that there's three. Come on. I pull them, then I make it tighter in one spot. Okay. Come on. The gold one really wants to come off. Oh, okay. I'm getting up, but I'm going to show you the clasps. Okay, so the gold one is probably the easiest to distinguish from the other two, but I just dropped it and up came the silver, so we're going to do something with that. Okay, you can see the clasp marker, and they usually stamp that with what it is, so see if I can read it. 925 and then 925. So on the clasp itself is a 925 right there, and then on the little marker there's a 925 right there. Shoot, right there. So that's one of the silver necklaces, and then on the back of this pretty kind of like a shell of some kind is 925 right there. So there's one. Okay, and that's in my hand right here. So here's the second one. Okay, now I'll get to this one. It also has the marker type thing on it. And wow, that's really, it looks like it may have been replaced, this one, because I'll show you right here. So there's no marking on the clasp itself, but right there it's been replaced. You can see it's been cut. So the clasp may have broken and they put that one on because that's not the original clasp. So let's see. So here's a 925 on this one, but the clasp being repaired or replaced does not have it. So let's see if I can show you the 925 on this one. Right there is the 925 on that one. And that one has this charm of a flower in resin. It's like a real flower in resin. And then, where's the gold? The gold one has a gold and silver, gold and silver. So the gold is in the center and the silvers are on the outside. And it says, what does it say right there? 14K right there. Right there. It says 14K. And then on the chain, it has the little marker. So, looking at the clasp. It's really super small. Way super small. Okay, it says 585, which is 14K. I think that's half not quite half. So that's right there. So 925 is considered 24-ish, almost pure. Okay, so this says, so 5 whatever is, so what about 14K is? Okay, so right on there it says, oh my gosh, the reflection's terrible. It says 14K on the top and Italy on the, well, it's upside down now, so 14K. See if I can keep that thing from hanging down. Right at the bottom it says 14K. Upside down right there. And then Italy. So hard on these teeny. Look how small that is on these small things. So that was a good thing. I got 2 silvers and a gold, 14K right there. So, all right. A gold quartz triangle, rose quartz triangle. It's rose. It's kind of pinkish color. You can't really see it. And then it's got some kind of gold wiring around it, and then a chain that's really dirty, but it's not magnetic. Only the clasp is. Clasp looks cheap. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Those aren't even attached. Look at that. Okay, that's got a crystal hanging off of it. So it looked like it was, well, the wiring is not magnetic, so it could be gold. It's golden color, and it's around the quartz. So I would have to test that. It's not magnetic, and if it was brassy, it's kind of could be brass. I just need to test it. Okay, so this chain looks cheap. The clasp looks cheap, but it's not being magnetic. It looks like a gold fill, but the clasp itself is broken off. So there's this side that's cheap looking, and the clasp is missing, but it's dirty. It doesn't look like it's gold to me. It looks just like kind of some kind of a fill. So since it's broken anyway, I'm just going to stick it in the gold recycling. Here's a matching earring to one of the first ones I pulled out. So we've got a set there for somebody. They're kind of heavy. I don't know if it was me, I'd want to wear them. Here's another earring. It's magnetic. I don't know what this is. Probably an old 50s charm off a necklace or something. It's just not very exciting. I'll probably stick that with the beads. Actually, those look like buttons. Look at, that's like a button. It's a plastic button. Maybe I'll put that with the crafts. That's kind of a cute button. All right, clip-on pearl earrings. My granddaughter would love that if I find the other one of those. A ring made out of wire. It looks painful. So those are glass beads, however. Those are glass. Those are old. I may look those up. I don't know. Sometimes beads can be worth something if somebody's looking for a specific type. A broken something. Bracelet of some kind. It looks really beat up. I mean, the back of these look fake. They look 50s-ish, but the clasp looks more like 80s, but it's non-magnetic, but it's really dirty. It almost looks like really dirty sterling. So the clasp, sometimes they'll put nice clasps on fake jewelry, so I'll have to test that one. My sister might like the beads on that one as well, so I don't know. Some pink and darker pink beads. I'm missing a strand somewhere in the middle. That clasp. It's so classic. Sometimes the clasps are real. Let's see if they say anything. Sometimes if they were an expensive, don't look it, but sometimes they say something on them. No, they're just kind of pretty. Kind of tarnishy. Anyway, not something I would wear, but somebody might like it. It's missing the hook, but there are hooks on those other beads, so, and they're kind of heavy. They don't feel like they're glass, but They're not lightweight plastic either. There's the other copper something something. So put that in copper recycling. A 80s enamel earring. A ladybug nail clipper. It's kind of dirty. A necklace that's got caught on my magnet, I think. Can't tell if this is one or two necklaces tied up or one big one that's just a mess. There we go. I have no idea. Body jewelry? It's like two necklaces stuck to each other or something. I have no idea. Okay, those are both, these are both clips, and these are both not. I don't know what this is, but I'm just going to bag it. No idea. Those are cheap, and these are magnetic, so I don't know what that is because it has two clasps on it. Not going to worry about it. Cheap little charm. Oh, this is brass, kind of an alloy, yellow alloy. It's not gold. Chain. It's kind of heavy. It's not magnetic, so I'm thinking it's brass. This looks like it could be a silver necklace, made in another country, silver earring. But would it be stamped is the question. Pretty sure this is silver. Let's see if I can polish it up. Yeah, it's polishing up pretty nicely. It feels silver, I'm pretty sure it is, but it's just from another country. Another one of those plastic button earrings or something. It doesn't have a hook, so I got two flowery buttons out of it. A lot of broken jewelry in this one. It says Carla, and it's magnetic, so some Carla can come to my yard sale and buy that. Or I can throw it in the recycling. Or I sell it in bulk for people's crafts. Oh, look, the other pink crystal earring. It looks orange, but those are really pretty. Let's see if they're magnetic. Where's the magnet? Yeah, those could be sterling on the bottom there. Yeah, they're not magnetic, so I'm thinking the findings look like they could be silver on that with the crystals. Okay, I kind of like this for my Christmas tree. I have like gold and burgundy Christmas tree, and that's a kind of a vintage looking garland. That's kind of fun. I like that. It'll be fun on there. Christmas Eve decorations. Who knew? All right, a earring. It's magnetic. Okay, this is not magnetic, and it looks brass. I just don't know what it's for. Got a loop right there at the top, so you could hang it like that or like that. Anyway, I may throw that in the recycling or put it in my findings container. Pink earring, clip-on. Doesn't look pink, but it's quite pink. I don't know what the pink is the deal on my computer. This is a bone, an antler, actually I should say, an antler cut in a slice, and that's what the inside of an antler looks like, and that's what the outside of an antler looks like. So it's kind of porous, like a bone marrow, and then the outside of the bone is kind of looks like a tree. I think my grandson would like that. I don't know what the deal is with the ribbon. I'll put it on some leather and give it to my grandson. I think he'd like that. So we'll do some surgery on that one. And look, it's another silver. I tend to think it's copper, but copper does not bend like that. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, this is what I think is a good gold chain. A little bit of magnetism to it. Darn. So maybe it's not 14K. There's some magnetism. Okay, this will go in the gold recycling. There's a little bit of magnetism to it. There's no ends to it, so it was some kind of bracelet or something. So I'll just put it in the recycle. Through the bag, I couldn't tell if it was magnetic or not. Okay. I don't think this is, it's kind of a ivory, a seashell carved. I don't know, it looks like a Dave piercing, but it's huge. Look at that. I don't know what that is. It doesn't unscrew or anything. It's kind of some kind of seashell, something. Okay, and this is the same earring as there was one with 2 silver things, and it was magnetic, so collecting earring parts. Okay, some purplishy beads. I have a whole container of these in different colors that I just used for crafts, but I'm going to be going through my crafts and getting rid of stuff. I think it's just overwhelming. I don't do as much anymore, so it'd be nice to clear out. Okay. These were really popular in the late 80s, early 90s. It's an earring. Yeah, magnetic. Oh, look, it's another button. I don't know. You know what? These almost look like ivory kind of plasticky chains that they used on like Asian baskets. So I don't know what they're off of. Maybe they are trinkets off a basket or something. Okay. Somebody was really unkind to their 50s necklaces and didn't like the 3 strands of pearls or beads, because here's another 50s clasp traditional hook. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to get this off. Double strand broken necklace and got hooked onto something. They're pinkish and they just need to be fixed, and I don't care, so we're going to put them in the buy my bead pile. Okay, I don't know what this is. It looks like a money clip of some kind, but then they've put this ring through it, and it almost looks like a homemade silver ring. So I'm going to see if I can get it off. They obviously are together for a reason, but they didn't come together, if that makes sense. Okay. So it looks like a homemade silver ring, like somebody made it, because it's been soldered right there, and then sanded down. So maybe they made the ring, it didn't fit, and they put it on their money clip, because it's not magnetic. But then if somebody made it and the solder is really not the best, I don't know. And it's got markings like it was hand worked. So it's not magnetic. So I'm guessing here, let's do a test up here where it's clean. and I can feel it giving under when I'm putting pressure on it to get the tarnish off. It's heating up and it's starting to warble a little bit, which silver does. So I'm guessing that's a homemade silver ring. It does fit me. Okay, and this is the money clip that it was attached to, and it is not acting magnetic in any way, so it may also be silver. Some kind of a fob or something. I was wondering if it could be plated over like brass. Kind of got some cracking. I don't know. This is interesting. I can see some metal, like, I think it's over brass maybe. No? I rotate it and it looks silver. So let's try on this hand. But it still could be plate, even though it's, you know, yeah, there's definitely some tarnish coming off. I mean, it's hard to get a surface on that. So I think that is a silver money clip. Souvenir du Morocco. This is a Miriam's palm. It's cheap. The chain is magnetic. And I'm pretty sure that's cheap too. But it's a, oh, that's not the chain. Doesn't go with it. This is a Miriam's palm bracelet is what that is. And that's got goldish, enamel in the center. And this is called a Miriam's palm. And they used to be made out of blue minerals. And they had an eye in the center. And kind of, they kind of really decorative now. It's almost like the Hindu kind of tattooing henna on the hand. But they were believed to keep evil spirits out. In the olden days, that blue, indigo, like deep kind of dark blue, bright blue kind of, that would keep evil spirits out. And so all the doors and all the windows were painted that blue color to keep out evil spirits. But when I researched it, every country had its own myth about that with the blue minerals. This looks broken. It's a gold, very lightweight earring, which, this, it looks like it could have been gold. You check sometimes they're labeled on the stem, but this one looks like the clasp was broken off. Look like it would fit into their area. This part looks like it could be gold. Yeah, look at that. Can you see that dark right there? I think that's gold. I'd have to test it, but it's very lightweight. Very, very lightweight. Let me see if I can see any writing on the stem. Sometimes it's on the stem. Okay, that's plate. The stem is plated, so maybe it's just gold plate, but the earring itself is broken. So I'm going to put that, I think it's gold plated, like an old gold plate where they actually had thicker gold on it. So I'm going to put that in the gold recycling because I'm pretty sure that's got a thicker plate on it. Okay, another earring. Oh no, it doesn't match. I thought it matched that one, but it doesn't. An enamel button blue earring. A vintage pin brooch that was a butterfly, I think. Maybe that's a flower with a wreath. I don't know, but you can tell it's it's got two clasps to hang on something or a pin, but the back of the diamonds is painted gold, so that's a 50s, 60s 70s thing. It would be good on the center of a bouquet though, so I'm going to give that one to my sister. Okay, so I thought that those other the two earrings matched, but one is a gold tone and one is a silver tone, and I matched them together, and one is gold and one is silver, so those actually didn't match. But they're all magnetic, and I don't want any of them. So, okay, this was something else I saw in the bag that I thought may be real, and I was excited about it. Just looking at it, looked like it was foreign made and could be silver. At a quick glance, sorry, I'm trying to get this necklace off of it. The necklace is just a cheap gold. It's kind of in good condition, this gold necklace, though. I mean, it's not real, but it would be good for a kid's charm or something, if I can get it off here quickly. Okay, there we go. So, that little gold necklace, put it in case I need one. Those are good to have. Okay, so this bracelet I saw in there, and I thought that looks like the back could be silver and it needs a couple of clasps, and I can see some writing on the back of it, and it says sterling on it, so that is sterling. You don't even need the magnifying glass, but it is broken because silver breaks easily because it's softer, so I'm going to need to put some jump rings on it, but I think that's a pretty kind of bracelet. They're like leaves. It's enameled inlay. I would wear that, except the pokey part on the back would hurt if I dug in. Look at that. I have to dig into you. I do like it, though. I think it's pretty, and it's got a fun clasp on it. So when I saw the inlay in the clasp, I thought, ooh, that looks like it could be valuable. And it is. So we got a lot of sterling, and we're only halfway through the bag. Okay, an old diamondy thing that's missing a lot of stones, so that's not real. Some little leaves off of one of those earrings. I'll just throw that in the gold recycle. It's aluminum, I think. It sounds tinny. Another one. This is. I wonder if this is lead. I mean, it's not magnetic, but it almost looks homemade, and it's so soft, but it has that pink copper hue to it. But it's not copper. Because copper I couldn't bend like this. So I'm not quite sure. The other thing that's soft like that is lead. So if it's lead, it's just bendy. It's crazy. I don't know. There's quite a few of those panels. Earring. Huh. Kind of looks designer. Louis Seagal earring. It just looks a little more quality. It has a little heft to it. I'm not seeing any markings of real, so it's a designer, kind of heavy, and it's a clip-on, which my granddaughter would love, and I give them to my little neighbor friend that doesn't have pierced ears, and she likes them as well. Okay, some older, oh man, don't, it's a older chain that is not, it's aluminum almost. It's really soft. I don't know what the metal is. It's not gold. And they always break. I'm just going to put that in their giveaway. Okay. A cheap chain that was a crappy clasp. I'm just going to put that in recycling. A hook to one of those things that was missing a hook. I know that the pink one I think was missing a hook, so we'll, I don't care. I don't think anybody's going to fix it to wear it. They're just going to take the beads off it. Ah. Okay, here's the earring match to this one. Oh, this is glass. Green glass crystal from like a chandelier or something. That's pretty. I shouldn't admit this, but my mother's passed away, so I can get away with it, but I think I might have shared. We had a huge chandelier in our foyer when people would come. We had stairs going up, And then you'd sunken living room and the office, and in that foyer, quite a large foyer, we had a huge chandelier hanging, and I would stand on the stairs and take off crystals from our chandelier and wear them as earrings. Oh, terrible me. Okay, this is a star necklace again, and the star's kind of heavy and it seems kind of pokey. I don't know if I'd want to have a child wear that. I think I'm going to put that in the donate. I don't think I would want to have a kid wear that. Okay, there's a clip-on earring, and it doesn't feel really magnetized, and it feels like a designer. It's a Cora. It's very kind of designer feel to it. So it's a Cora vintage, so I don't want to lose that. I'm going to put that up there. Aluminum sounding, not magnetic. Pearl bracelet, that's broken. Oh no, it's clasp. I think you just loop it through there. Maybe, I don't know. Some kid might want it, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Some brassy earrings that are broken. So they're brass, but the clasp is broken on one, so I'm just going to recycle those. It's magnetic, and I'm sure it was off a charm or something. I probably will put that in the silver recycle. And 80s earring, gold and red enamel. Oh my gosh, this bag is huge. Some kind of earring that's missing the top. Oh my goodness. I gotta go back in time. Where is this? The gold thingy goes through the hole in the top and it swirls around, and you change the colors out of the kind of lightning bolt guitar looking thing on the bottom. That's hilarious. 80s for sure. And you'd wear them and then you'd kind of poke yourself. It's terrible. This is, I don't know. It feels almost like it's glass, but look at the back. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I was thinking it might fit in one of these things, but it's too big. My sister might want that for the inside of a something. Little cheap magnetic chain going into recycling. A little leaf earring. It's magnetic. Stick it in recycling. Unless I can find the other one, but I don't even know if anybody would wear those. Okay, this is the matching one. It had a pink pearl hanging from it. So it's somewhere in here. I have no idea. This like electrical tape around a paper, I don't know, paper clip, I think. Another flat stone. Just donate that. Oh, that actually might have gone in here. Oh, I'll fix that. That actually went inside of that little cheap necklace. Somebody might want that if I hurry and fix it. Big clip-on earring. Don't really think anybody's going to want that. The other blue enamel button earring. Oh, okay. I wondered what that other... This isn't right. Oh, okay. So remember that other one? What did I do? That was right here, and I said maybe it's an earring. So the front part of the earring goes in the one hole, and then you squeeze the top and put this on the back, and then that's the back of the earring. So they hang like this. So that makes a lot more sense. Okay. A fish charm. I don't know. In plastic. Okay. There was some pink crystal this is orange crystal, but I don't wear anything orange usually, so I'm not going to keep that. And look, there's the other one. So somebody may want those. A earring top that is not magnetic. Doesn't look like silver, but you just hang an earring off of it. So those are nice to have, those findings. It's kind of a fun 50s earring. Check this one out. That would be cute on a bouquet as well, and it's missing a couple of pearls, so, or diamonds-y things. Oh look, one of those little plastic buttons again. Okay, oh my goodness, forever. Broken brooch, but that also would be pretty on a bouquet, so my sister's gonna get a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know, it's metal that's not magnetic and it's swirled around, so I'm just gonna put it in the silver recycle. Cufflink buttons, silver. Sometimes these are real, but I don't know on that. And they would still be magnetic because the underside is metal, but the top is silver, so they may have a little bit of silver plate or something on them. Oh, and here's that necklace I was trying to get those the gold and silver necklace off of, and it's a hook. That's a cute little one for a little girl. It's kind of a purple lavendery and silver turquoise. So, all right, somewhere. A very big silver button clip-on earring. Some more of that weird lead. It almost feels like lead. It's too soft for even real silver, I think. It's just really soft. Never experienced such a bendable bracelet. A broken emerald bracelet. It's definitely broken, but it's kind of pretty. That might go, I don't know who would have green for their wedding colors unless they're doing St. Patrick's Day, but more power to them if they are. Another 80s type earring. It is magnetic. It's like an angel wing kind of earring. Oh, look, it's our matching 80s. Somebody might like those. I have a daughter that kind of goes retro, dresses up retro sometimes. Enamel, there's the other one of those. A metal, I'll have to check that in my gem with my diamond tester. It'll tell you if it's genuine ruby or something, but it's kind of pink, so I doubt it's a ruby. Oh, well, there are kind of pink rubies. Where are they from? Not the Philippines. Where are they from? There are rubies, Indian rubies, and or from a different country. I'm trying to think where they're from. Burmese. I don't know what this is. It's magnetic. It's weird. I think it's a hook for like a bracelet. Kind of stick it through, but it's magnetic, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Just a broken chain, recycling. Cute little 70s, early 80s flower something. Earring stuck on an earring. Okay, here's the other designer earring. So I always look those up just in case. Some are worth something, some are not necessarily worth something. All right. Lots of broken jewelry today. Magnetic, broken, gold, recycle. This is gorgeous, and I think it could be real. Just by the look of, or if it's not, it's plated. Look, it's not magnetic. Look at the detail on that. You see that carved gold and silvery detail carved in there. And then the back has got a clasp. It's pierced, but it's got the clasp on the back, which they do for real jewelry sometimes. So it's either designer or it's real. Oh, it's Segal Caliph. So maybe it's a combo designer thing, but I don't see. Maybe run your finger along the thing. Yeah, no, it's plated. But designer, it's really well made. Really pretty. Ooh, that's pretty too. Look at that clip on. How pretty that is. Can you see that? That's super pretty. My sister will like that if I don't find the other one. Not Without Honor. Some kind of is that Fer-de-Lis something. Inlay. I don't know what that's for. Inlaid thing. I don't know. I have to look that one up. Kind of has the Scout look, but that's same design is used for a lot of things. Wow. Check that clip out. Wow. I don't think it's real. It would be nice if it was. It just looks a little too fake, but look at that. It's a scarf clip. That also would be pretty on a... Okay. Broken cameo from Hong Kong in green. Kind of fun. I have a niece called Cameo, so maybe I'll give that to my niece. It's kind of fun. Big Gotti's 80 jewelry. Actually, it's broken anyway, so if I give it to my sister, these are crystal type crystals, so I can give it to her and she can use it for center of the bouquet if she needs it for a blue wedding. Who knows? That was actually the color of one of my daughter's weddings, that bright blue. Okay, big mess again. Okay, so these are glass crystals. Somebody may like those. It's obviously magnetic. It's bundled up, but somebody may like those. I don't want them. This, however, I thought might be sterling. It is not magnetic, but it is also broken, so that's going in the silver recycling. Goodness, lots of broken things. This is broken, and all the beads are in the bag individually, and they are plastic. They don't feel and sound glass. So that's going to be a mess to clean up because there's a lot of them in there. So we're just going to do that later. A magnetic earring. Can't even put my magnet down because it just keeps picking things up. That's kind of fun. It's a clip-on that's got like a ruby in the center. It looks pink in the mirror in the thing, but it's not. And it's a designer celebrity. So we'll see if we can find the other one of that. Okay, another chain. It's kind of tarnished. It's a gold box chain, but it's magnetic, so I'll just put it in the recycling. It's not really that exciting. Another clip-on. It's got some crystals and colors. It's pastel-y. Green, blue, gold, and pink. And let's see, is there any written? I don't think anything's written on it. So it's like a baby shower earring. Okay, this is a broken clip-on. She might be able to use that. Fix it. Okay, another clip-on. Wow. Painted little 70s. Yep. Bet somebody might like that. I always have to check online and see, okay, there's the match to the other kind of silvery gold earring. I just have to check online. I never know what people are going to want. Okay, there's a bag of findings from a bracelet or something. Like it broke, a bracelet broke or something. I'm going to dump it out and see if it's more than one. Sometimes these ones are silver. I've had quite a few of these be silver. The clasp is magnetic, but chain doesn't seem to be. Serenity. Once again, the jump ring is magnetic, but these things aren't. Oh, so there's a bracelet and then this necklace that's broken. Okay, so this bead broke off of this necklace, so that's why it was in there. It's not real, so I'm just gonna put that in a baggie and let somebody have that. And then all of the jump rings on these are magnetic, but the findings and the charms are not magnetic. So I think the bracelet itself could be real, and the jump rings are not real. And then there's this leaf, broken leaf thing. I'm just going to throw that away. So it just seems like it was somebody's bag of broken. And then there's this crystal earring that doesn't have a match that was in that bag. So I'm going to go ahead and put this bracelet. Do I want to deal with this though? Maybe I'll just throw them all in recycling. I do like this cute little charm that says love though. And there's quite a few bigger silver beads. The only thing I really like in there is the little charm and the clasp. So I think I'm going to keep that charm. And then this clasp is a classic kind of a clasp for a bracelet. So I think I may keep that and then recycle the broken chain. And then I think I'll let somebody buy the beads because I feel bad recycling them because they're functional. Or I know what I'll do. I'll have my granddaughter put it back together again and she can keep it. And if it gets destroyed or ruined, it's a craft for her. Oh my gosh, this weekend I took her 3 crafts. I gave her a purse making kit at night, and by the time I got up in the morning, she had made the purse by herself. I couldn't believe it. It looked cute. And then I gave her a counted cross stitch unicorn kit, and she had the tail done by the time we left. And then I gave her a unicorn latch hook rug. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's off a bracelet or something. They made a pin out of it with a safety pin, but I'm not. My sister might use it for the center of a flower. So that was cool. A little crafty girl she is. She loves arts and crafts, so that'll be a project I can give her, and I won't have to worry about it. Missing stone. This whole bag is kind of weird. Another one of those weird. I would be afraid that this might be lead. So I think I'm just gonna throw them in the recycling just to be safe. Some blue older beads. They're kind of a long, thinner bead. I might check those out online. Sometimes they can be old beads can be valuable. This is fun. It's a cufflink. It's been plated. I can see it coming off. So it's like a gold plate kind of a thing. So far we've got 3 cufflinks in this package. All right, another earring, clip-on earring that is missing all sorts of things. So I'll just put that in the recycle bin. A gold bracelet that looks cheap. Oh, something stuck on it. So it's just going to go in the recycle. Got quite a big pile of gold recycled. Oh, here's what the earring should look like that I just recycled. So that could go on a center of a bracelet. This looks silver to me, and it's not magnetic, and this is cheap keychain. So I think that I will take that off and put it in the gold recycle because it looks silver and it's not magnetic. A larger pearl necklace that is broken. If it was real, I'm trying to polish up the bottom to see if they're real, they're usually labeled somewhere, and I'm trying to polish the bottom of the, see if it will clean up. And it doesn't seem to be polishing up, so it's not, yeah, it's not silver. I should have just used the magnet first. So, you can rub them across your teeth, but this is filthy. And they aren't gradey, and so they're not real. If you run them across your teeth and they feel like sandpaper is sanding your teeth, then they're real. Okay. That's really pretty. It was probably a pin at one point, but once again, not something I need to worry about. I think I already tested the other one of these. Yeah, there's another one in here. So those are another earring set that can be put together. Oh, I saw this in the bag and I thought, I wonder if that's silver that's just tarnished. How dirty that is. Nope. Yeah, the whole thing is magnetic. Wow. If I'd have looked closer at the bottom, I could have told you that. Look, it's a split ring. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the kind that you can size. So, but when they're dark like that, sometimes it's hard to tell. Kind of pretty, kind of a tan and seashell on the bottom. You can see that seashell-y thing. So, my sister. This is a bone or seashell and it looks broken, so probably garbage. Sometimes I'll take the findings off. And this is a stone. Just hanging. Oop, now they're just falling off. Give it to my sister. I don't know where this came from, but it's just a glass bead with that on there, so that's something she may use as well. But my pile's too big. It's all falling off. Okay, here's the weird pink pearl that goes on that other earring. These look like they went to a Japanese statue and pulled off. They're like little carved flowers. I don't know. They're like out of seashells or something. More of the necklace that was falling apart. The other red enamel and gold 80s earring. Oh, here's the other celebrity earring that was a designer earring. So we've got a set there. I'll have to look that up. A bag of findings, it looks like jump rings of all sizes. Huh? Yay. Guess what? They're either aluminum or silver. They don't look really silvery, although this one does kind of. I'll have to test them. They're all just different sizes, and it almost looks like somebody took apart a cheap necklace is what it looks like. Can you hear that? I don't know. They don't look silver, except one of them could be, but they mostly look just like cheap aluminum. Okay, another Japanese kind of earring, jade type thing. And they're not earrings, because look at the back, it's just like wire. So they must have come off. And here's another pink one, like a little tree. Sometimes they have like those little wire trees, and then they put these little jade flowers all over it. Another earring, matches the one from the beginning. Red glass earring, clip-on. So, oh, she could wear those for Red Riding Hood or Snow White. She'd like those. She likes her whole set. I gave her a Snow White outfit with some thread, military color. So somebody, yeah, we'll throw that away. I gave her some gloves, long gloves, a tiara, a necklace, and a ring set. I'm going to recycle that. It's not very exciting. And two different Snow Whites to decide from. One was a little newer and fancier, but it didn't have really good arms. And the other one was actually a Disney Snow White on stand for something. It's a little crystal stand. So she wore it all weekend. It was so cute. Okay. This was a bracelet, and it's got pretty colors, 70-ish kind of colors, crystals. I think that would also be cute on the tree. Kind of matches. It's missing any kind of clasp, so if I can't find the clasp, I will maybe use it on the tree. Some more of these silvery findings, silver earring. There's just a whole bag of them dumped in here. So, and then there's this teeny little fake kitty clip-on that's not staying open, closed very well. I don't know. A zipper pull, and another zipper kind of a pull, and I don't know. Well, it looks like it could be silver, but I don't know what it is. So I'll put it up there to test it. A gold locket that probably goes to that little gold chain from the beginning. It's not real. I'll put those together and put it in the bag for Halloween. A earring, clip-on, very heavy clip-on. A necklace center, it looks like. I wouldn't even know. Or an earring, I'm sorry, that looks like a clip-on earring. Oh, here's the other earring. Those are super pretty. I like those. I'll maybe give those to my granddaughter. She might like those. Broken plastic something. It's more of that weird lead type thing. The other half of that earring that was magnetic. Gosh, what is all this stuff? Oh, here's the other weird baby shower pastel earring. A Fender guitar pick. A rubber, I don't even know. I don't know. It looks like a piece of gross chocolate candy melting or something. I don't know. Gosh, an old little kid's shoe clasp or something. I haven't seen one of those in years. Some more of those beads. The other earring to the one that doesn't stay closed very well. Yeah, I don't even think they'd stay on my granddaughter or anything. I think I'm just going to throw those right in recycle. They don't close. A glass bead. Gosh, I don't even know what to do with all this. A really fun bank robbery earring. It's got the cowboy hat, boots, gun, and money bag. It's kind of fun. This is a necklace. Oh, well, maybe it was an earring. I don't know. The back looks broken. So I'll probably just recycle it. Or maybe there's just two ways you can hang it. I don't know on that one. That's a little weird. It's not magnetic. It looks brass. But it's not quality made, so I don't know. Another looks like a moonstone that's got silver. Or no, never mind. It looks kind of plated. It's plated because the inside's a mess. Well, I don't know. Can't really tell. The inside's sometimes hard to plate anyway. Yeah, it's coming black. It's that stripe right there. So it must look like silver, but never know. Little bow and arrow heart chain pin type thing. I think I will. Oh, that would be cute on a wedding bouquet, though, I guess, in the center. Like Cupid's arrow. Well, maybe I'll give that to her. A vintage watch band. Sometimes these have gold on them, depending on the quality. And it has a chain clasp, which is always a good sign for a watch, if it's an expensive watch. But 10-karat gold fill, stainless, Speedle. So gold filled, so I'm just going to put it in the gold recycling. Gold filigree clip-on earring. It's not magnetic. It says what is it called? What is it? It does have some writing on it. Let's see if I can. Germany. A lot of the clip-on earrings are made in Germany. I don't know. But if I can't find the other one, I might as well just recycle it. A plastic crystal sunray or something. I'm going to just throw that away. Don't know what that was supposed to be. There's the other blue crystals. Everything's just falling down. I don't see the other earring here, so I'm just going to recycle that. The other blue magnetic earring. Little gold charm that's magnetic. like a sun or flower or something. A butterfly charm. A triple chain. So this would make a triple chain. You hook this to the hook and the pearls or whatever come off of there. So there's just a lot of findings in this bag. A silver earring. It almost feels plasticky. Oh no, it's not an earring, it's a pin. Look at that. That would poke your ear right out. Sometimes they're marked on the stem if they're silver, other times no. But it is super, super stiff, so I don't think it's silver. That's dangerous. Okay, more earring findings. There's a little clasp. End lock. Gravco patent pending. So it's like a little pin clasp, I guess. This is a chain clasp as well, a different type of clasp. Another one of those weird pins. The big button earring. Oh, just fell apart. I'll have to glue that and put it with the other one. Oh, that black thing, I wasn't sure. It's black glass crystal clip-on. Just a lot of broken items in here. So I'm just going to put that with that. My sister might use it for something. Another black clip-on. I think if I can find the other one of those, I'll give it to my neighbor friend. Man, there's just a whole lot of earring. I don't know what this is. Cufflink, maybe? It's not spring-loaded. I have no idea what this is. Like that broken earring back. So these are just a bunch of findings or broken pieces, it looks like. It looks like it's brass and it's not magnetic, so I have no idea what that is. Yeah, see, it's just a lot of weird findings. Little teeny earrings. A boot charm. And with the charm, it could be silver. It's not magnetic, but usually if they're silver, they have 925 on them somewhere. And there's things like this, like you'd glue a rock on or something. I'm thinking a hairpin, seashell, broken inlay, and stone jade kind of bead. Little earring. It's not magnetic, but it doesn't feel real thick quality or anything. It's not showing any kind of silver. So this kind of looks like just their findings, leftover broken extra pieces. A little earring here. And another kind of a button fabric covered earring here. Mesh. And I think I'm done. These are just the findings I showed you earlier. I think it's also a type of cufflink. But that looks like the back could be silver on that. I'm just running my finger on it to see if I can find it. It's silver. This has been a weird bag. It's mostly just weird stuff on the bottom. So nothing magnetic there. I think this could be gold plated, or actually gold, and then it's just missing the other half of like the other one. So I'm gonna just stick it in the gold recycling because there's nothing I can really do about it. I don't have the other one. Anyway, the rest is just like weird broken. Here's a little earring, but there's the other, another pink wiry flower. The top of a scouting pin. Yep, that's the. So, I'm tired. That was a long you can see my eyes getting longer and longer. Recap. The sterling inlay bracelet that I need to repair. This weird lead silver bracelet, maybe. I don't know. Gotta figure that one out. And the weird thing is the back on all of them is different. So you know that it's. Let me show you the back. The fronts are all similar. Some are more dirty than others, but look at the backs. They aren't standard sizes. So it looks like somebody poured it into a mold. It's weird. I don't know. A possibly homemade silver band. A weird gold quartz, rose quartz. I'm not quite sure what goes to that. I think that's a silver money clip, a silver weird earring, and this weird thing. I do not know. It's not magnetic, so it's just weird. I don't know what it is. It's not magnetic. And then there's this kind of a moonstone thing that could be this other little thing that looks it could be. And then there's the for sure. And so there's this one that's sterling that's broken. And then there's the 2 sterlings and gold, 14 karat gold chains and charms. So for 20 bucks, I got a lot of stuff, but mostly enough sterling and silver and gold to pay for $20 bag for sure. And then all these other things I can sell, some things we can use, and sell some at a yard sale or whatever. So that was exhausting. So check out my blog, Secret is Gratitude. Find why I do this. I have a bunch of treasure hunting videos on my channel. Just check it out, The Secret is Gratitude on YouTube. And it explains why I do this and how I store them and what the purpose is. So check those out, and thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.